Take a walk on the woo-woo side with me. Hello, I'm Michelle Douglas and I'm an intuitive healer, coach and soul realignment practitioner. And I'm on a mission to empower you to make the choices which align to who you are as a soul. If you'd like more information, visit me at findmysparkle.com. Hello there everyone, I hope life is treating you well. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the power of a life situation reading, which is an additional reading you can have on top of the soul realignment profile that I offer. So there's nothing not to love about a life situation reading, but I could be a little biased. Maybe your pool pump isn't working, you're fighting with your neighbours, money's tight, your weight is starting to bother you, and your kids are driving you nuts. So in a life situation reading, we get to the bottom of why these things are happening in your life, and they're usually caused by blocks and restrictions in your soul profile. And I've talked about this in the previous episode and on another post I put up, that these blocks and restrictions are caused by choices you have made, whether they be from current or past lives. And I will address and clear each one so that your life can begin to flow with ease again. But you don't get off that easy. There will be some conscious effort required by you, which is one of the reasons why I love this modality so much, to fully embed the clearing work I've already done on your behalf. So what does a life situation reading involve? When you book your life situation reading, you'll be asked a series of questions, one of which will be about what's going on in your life right now that you'd like addressed. So you could write me a paragraph or a page, you could just blurt it all out. Whatever will help me to understand what's going on for you. The issues don't necessarily have to relate to the same life areas either. So if things in your house keep breaking, you have sinus issues and your kids are driving you nuts, write it all down. Before we meet, I will spend up to 2 hours reviewing your Akashic records to identify details about your soul profile, especially if this is your first reading. So from there, I will review each issue along with the blocks and restrictions which may be causing or maybe contributing to each. Now, what's really interesting about these readings is that I'm often surprised to learn how seemingly unrelated issues can relate to each other energetically. So your pool pump and your weight could be caused by the exact same blocks and restrictions, which is kind of weird. This is why I love this modality so much. My most favourite aspect of life situation readings, though, is that they dig up so much information about what's going on for you. So much of this information could come from your past lives, and putting it together, like the story of what happened in that past life, is the most fun for me to do. I really find that really fascinating. So yeah, keep it coming. So once I have completed my review of your Akashic records and identified all of the blocks and restrictions which are currently linked to what's causing you grief, we will then get together on a recorded Zoom call so that I can present this information to you. And before we finish up, we will come up with some conscious actions or conscious choices which you need to make in order to embed the clearing work already done. What I should say about these conscious choices is that our current reality has been created by our former choices we've been making our entire life up until this point. Now, when we get to the point of doing this clearing, we need to stop those blocks and restrictions reoccurring. We need to stop perpetuating these negative patterns that you've been running probably most of your, if not all of your life. So we're going to come up with some conscious choices which will completely break those patterns down so they don't keep happening. And what you're going to find is that if you do this on top of the clearing, you'll notice a big change rather quickly. Some people might want to take tiny baby steps, and it doesn't slow it or doesn't stop the process of clearing or change, but it isn't going to be as quick as if you decide, you know what, I'm going to completely change this action into the opposite of what I was doing a week ago. And those people who do make those changes immediately will notice a change in their life, their external reality, quite quickly. Now, you also receive 21 days of clearing homework to do, so don't worry, it's only a few minutes a day and it's really easy peasy. And this homework is kind of like an energy of permission that you have given me to update your record, your Akashic record, with the clearing work I've done. So it also positively affects you in a subconscious way so that vibrationally you're also more aligned with the healing or the clearing. So if you'd like to know more about soul realignment or even a life situation reading, visit my soul realignment page on the website or contact me. There's a contact page there too. See you soon.